Frank, how do you feel about your Nets after this deal?
Well, it's certainly a blockbuster, Dan. And I think, a couple of things happened early on in the season. Spencer Dinwiddie went down, and then the situation with Kyrie Irving. So I think for the Brooklyn Nets, when you got a guy like Kevin Durant, your window is now. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. And obviously, they gave up a lot of their future with those draft picks. I think you owe it to yourself and to Kevin Durant to go for it. So if Dinwiddie didn't get hurt and Kyrie Irving was playing and playing well, and the Nets were playing well, I don't know if they do this. There's a little desperation there, but I also think, the one thing about James Harden, he shows up out of shape, but the guy will play. He could still score points. And you just mentioned about Kyrie. Whose team is it? Well, he's not here. So I can't rely on him. I know that I could count on Kevin Durant. I know that I can count on James Harden. And it's a superstar driven league. And I think that's why they made this move.
But we're very casual about the Kyrie Irving situation. And I
Yep.
don't understand it. We don't know anything.
Yep.
He's shown up on Zoom. He's shown up at a birthday party without a mask on. And then we almost, I don't know, it just goes along with Kyrie. Like, yeah, well, we don't know when Kyrie's coming back. What is going on with Kyrie Irving, Frank?
I thought the same thing. So for the past week or so, ever since, he last time he played was against Utah. He had 18 points in the first quarter. He hasn't played a lot of games with the Nets. That was the best game he'd ever played, and we haven't seen him since then. But I'm laughing because he hasn't been around for a week. The Nets make this trade, and everyone's saying, well, the Nets have a big three. They have a big three. Well, who are the three? I know of two of them. I know Kevin Durant and James Harden. I don't know about Kyrie Irving. And if and when he does return, how do we know that he's all in? How do we know that a couple of months from now, there's going to be something going on in his life or around the world that could upset him and he has to take some time off? So I don't know the reason why he's not there. And I guess that's obviously his business. But from a net standpoint, if I'm them, I'm thinking, I just can't count on him. He's not reliable at this point. He just isn't. He's missed a lot of time over the years with injury. Now you have this situation. So I don't know exactly where it stands. And I think that also factored into it. Look at the games played for James Harden. The guy plays basketball. I don't like the way he handled his departure from Houston. He's not going to win the Nobel Prize for the way he handled himself in the past month. But the dude plays when he's 15 pounds overweight and he'll still put up 35 points. So I know I can count on him. Unfortunately, the Nets, as of this moment, can't count on Kyrie Irving.